book says three things: that you act justly, that you love tenderly, and that you walk humbly with your God. And it seems to me that this, for me at least, is the imperative of what's asked of me and of all of us, and only this, to act with justice. I think education that does not work in the cause of justice, that does not work in the cause of eliminating intolerance, hatred, eliminating the great disparity of incomes that we're facing, the poverty that we're facing. And so I feel called, I'm very, very blessed to be at Fenwick High School. We are not a community of wealthy young people. We do have certain wealthy ones. We have people from all over Chicago. But we hope that they will be, as we hope your students will be, the leaders of the future who will work to get rid of violence, to get rid of war. And so I asked my students to come with me to Sukasa in the back of the yards and to live there and to go to Haiti. And we went together there raising our money to be part of justice. And I asked them that we love tenderness and with kindness. David Brooks, the writer, despite the fact that he's a conservative, I agree with him sometimes. But he has written, with all the mechanistic things we're facing in education, it simply is not that. Education is a human act. It's a loving act that acts between people. And it's the opportunity for us to communicate to young people that vulnerability is no shame. Vulnerability is no weakness. Embracing your vulnerability, learning about your vulnerability in this classroom, and exposing it to each other is our strength. And so my greatest joy is trying to find the question that I truly do not know the answer to, and to ask that one in class, and to allow myself to be vulnerable and to ask them to do the same, because I think that's what loving with kindness is. And I think finally, walking humbly. We have a world that's so built on hierarchies and someone above someone else. And finding that world where we can live together. We just, last week, and the setup on this is too long for you to know, but I do a dance of prayer, and we dance together, and we dance in circles. And we have two young people who are in wheelchairs, and they can dance with us in the same way. If we could recreate our society on that model of interdependence, where we stand in a circle looking at each other eye to eye in prayer. I have no idea or no interest in who you identify as your God or that great power beyond us, but I am convinced that whatever school we're in, whatever people we're in, we owe such a debt of gratitude for the fact that we're on this earth and the joy that it can bring us with the young people who have been created and put into our lives. And so I thank you.